What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, two-division world champion Puerto Rican superstar boxer Danny Swift Garcia, he made his ring return after a year-and-a-half layoff, and he faced off against Jose Benavidez Jr., who is once upon a time was a phenom in the sport of boxing, upcoming, but due to a leg injury he suffered outside the sport of boxing, has never truly been the same. But Danny Garcia, he moved up in weight to 154. First fight at 154, took on Jose Benavidez Jr., and he dominated the fight. He won every single round. I gave Jose Benavidez one round. Okay, Danny Garcia is now 37 wins, 3 losses, no draws, 21 big wins by way of knockout. He is 34 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm. Danny Garcia hadn't been in the ring since he lost December 5th of 2020 to now undefeated unified 3-belt welterweight world champion superstar boxer R0B Spence Jr. Okay, Danny Garcia, he explained that he's been going through depressions. You know, he was dealing with a lot of things, right, in some dark places, as he stated, and he needed to get back in the ring. He needed to get back in the sport. And so Danny Garcia, he stated that, you know, this was a relief for him, right? But he put on an absolute masterclass performance tonight. Absolute masterclass performance, okay? Won every single round. There was one round that I gave to Jose Benavidez because, you know, Danny Garcia seemed to have taken the round off. But he dominated this fight, changing levels, going to the body, using angles, utilizing the ring. He wasn't the flat-footed Danny Garcia we have grown accustomed to seeing. He was using the jab. He was doubling and tripling up on the jab, throwing hooks, combinations, 4 or 5 punch combination. He looked absolutely spectacular. Absolutely dominant performance. Now, one thing was shocking is after the fight, Danny Garcia, you know, he was asked what he wants to do next. Former junior welterweight world champ, junior middleweight world champion superstar boxer Tony Harrison was ringside, and Tony Harrison called him out. And when asked about fighting Tony Harrison, well, Danny Garcia, he skipped right over Tony Harrison, and he stated that his next fight, he wants to face off against two-division world champion Cuban superstar boxer in Erislandy Lara at a catchweight 154 for Erislandy Lara's regular title. Erislandy Lara was in attendance, so it seems like that was the fight this is the fight they've been setting up, Erislandy Lara and Danny Garcia. I was wondering why Erislandy Lara was in attendance, but now I know. It seems abundantly clear the fight that they're looking to make happen next is Danny Garcia versus Erislandy Lara. I'm not appalled to that fight, you know, but Danny Garcia, he was stating that he wanted to be a world champion in the 3rd weight class. I thought that he was going to look to do it at 154. He was saying that he wanted to possibly fight against Jamel Charlo. You know, maybe this is the fight he needs to get acclimated to being at 54 or above, you know, slightly. He said at catchweight 155. Erislandy Lara is 29 wins, 3 losses, 3 draws, 17 wins by way of knockout. He is 39 years of age, 5'9" with a 75-inch arm reach, okay? Last time we saw him in the ring was May of this year when he took on Gary Spike O'Sullivan, and he got a TKO victory over Spike O'Sullivan, okay? Erislandy Lara is, again, you know, a regular champion. He's the WBA middleweight regular champion, okay? And so, Danny Garcia, maybe, you know, that'll get him acclimated and get him ready. You know, the skill set, the southpaw, the ring IQ, the talent of Erislandy Lara, the power. Maybe that gets him acclimated and ready and prepared for a Jamel Charlo fight. Maybe that's what he's looking to do. But I wanted to talk about the judges. This was a clear dominating performance. Clear dominance for Danny Garcia. Beautiful performance. Slick, not getting hit much. And we had Waleska Roldan, one of the judges, who saw the Manny Pacquiao Jeff Horn fight 117-111 in favor of Jeff Horn. He had Jeff Horn winning 117-111 over Manny Pacquiao, dominating Manny Pacquiao. Remember the fight where we had Jaime Munguia first enough against Dennis Hogan, which was a close fight, right? He had Jaime Munguia winning 116-112 in a very close fight. And tonight, he put a real blemish on his resume. If the Manny Pacquiao Jeff Horn 117-111 wasn't a stain on his legacy and his name and his reputation. Tonight, he scored Danny Garcia, Jose Benavidez, a draw. I'm going to say it to you again. Waleska Roldin, the judge who scored Jeff Horn winning over Manny Pacquiao, 117-111. He scored tonight's fight. One-sided, dominant performance. A draw. This is right up there with the draw scored against Floyd Mayweather against Canelo Alvarez. It might even be worse. It might even be worse. Right? Because Jose Benavidez did absolutely nothing. He was arm punching. He had no power on his punches. You know, Floyd Mayweather dominated Canelo Alvarez, made him miss, made him look like an amateur. This is right. This is on the same level as that. This is absolutely disgusting. He should be suspended. He should be parted ways from the sport of boxing. He should never be allowed to judge a fight again in his career. To attempt to rob Danny Garcia tonight of this beautiful performance and coming back from dealing with mental health issues and a 1.5 year layoff, and try to take this fight from him, try to take this performance from him, is absolutely disgusting. There's no place for it. It's irresponsible. And he should be not suspended, because I see people saying he should be suspended. He should not be suspended. He should be banned and barred from boxing forever from this point moving forward. Your reputation. You scored Jeff Horn 117-111 over Manny Pacquiao. You saw Jeff Horn dominating Manny Pacquiao in a fight in which 95% of people thought Manny Pacquiao won the fight. You saw Jeff Horn dominating Manny Pacquiao. And then tonight, to witness Danny Garcia's dominant performance, a beautiful performance, masterclass performance, changing levels, mixing it up, fighting on the inside, fighting at mid-range, using the jab, being aggressive, fighting on the back foot. He did it all tonight. Being slick, slipping punches. He caught a punch and shot the right hand right behind it. And you saw a draw. You witnessed a draw. You were 1 in a million that witnessed that draw tonight. You saw Jose Benavidez win 6 rounds tonight against Danny Garcia. That is absolutely terrible. There's no place for that in the sport of boxing, and he needs to be banned, not suspended. He needs to be banned forever from the sport of boxing. He should never judge a fight ever again. We already have 2 examples. Again, the Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn fight. There's nobody on this green earth that thinks that Jeff Horn absolutely dominated Manny Pacquiao 117-111. Not even a close fight. Now the Dennis Hogan, Jaime Munguia fight, that was a very, very close fight. He saw Jaime Munguia win in a landslide. Almost identical scorecards to the Manny Pacquiao-Jeff Horn fight. He just went 116-112. And now you saw a draw tonight with Danny Garcia in this performance. This is what turns fans off from the sport of boxing. This should never happen, ever. And immediately when you see things like this, it should be addressed immediately. This judge should be interviewed at the post-fight press conference. He should have to explain why he judged it the way he judged it to the fans, to the public. Not just behind the scenes, to the fans and to the public. He needs to explain why did you score this fight the way you scored, and what rounds did you give Jose Benavidez? That you thought that Jose Benavidez won 6 rounds of this fight tonight. That is absolutely terrible. And I can't say it enough. There's zero place for this in the sport of boxing. None. To attempt to take this from Danny Garcia tonight is just distasteful. It truly is. Imagine if one of the judges had saw it the same way he did. Danny Garcia would have lost tonight? Wow. In a fight that wasn't even competitive. It wasn't even competitive. So you saw a draw in a non-competitive fight. amazing. I gave Jose Benavidez, just like the rest of the boxing world. You had Steve Farhood, didn't even give Jose Benavidez a round, maybe a round or two. Maybe. And yet, this judge saw a draw. Disgusting. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.